Hello everyone, it's your host Yeunga again, coming to you today on a Tuesday afternoon. We're still following the sun. I just thought I'd bring an update as to where we are and how far we've come. A few months ago in September, I introduced to us the idea of the 23rd of September being the entrance into the promised land of spring and summer, the promised land that we come to every year, the promised land that was promised to our forefathers that they will come to every year, the promised land that is filled with honey, the promised land of harvest, the promised land of nectarines, mangoes, the best kinds of fruits that our soils can yield, the land flowing with milk and honey, the land of the festival or the ritual of what we currently term the festive season, the land of Umkhosi Wobweshwama, the land of the time when we would meet with our families in the holidays that are provided for us, the 25th and the string of holidays, the school holidays, the time when all of us would go back home and visit Umakhulu, the time would be together with our brothers and sisters and break bread together and eat together and be merry together. The time when if you had done well at school, you were rewarded with toys or Christmas outfits. A time when our uncles would ask us, how did you do this year? It was the time of the highlight, and that is what we cross over to. I also introduced the idea that we cross over into, specifically now, we are approaching Jerusalem, or we are at that aspect where Jesus is about to ask for the 2 donkeys so that he may go into Jerusalem. Jerusalem now, as umlandeli welanga, we understand it to be the summer, more specifically the summer solstice. The summer solstice, the sun in its highest position. Every eye shall see him. The summer solstice, when we go and we reconnect with the ones that we've lost. As the sun is in its highest position, I remember especially on Christmas, even today, some families, they still go out Christmas morning or the day before. They go and clean the graves of the ancestors. If there's any brothers or newly found cousins that are new to the family, they are shown that this is where our ancestors lie. As the sun was in its highest position, talk of them, talk about them, talk of their acts of valor, talk of the type of people they were. Cry, mourn, comfort each other with food, with dance, with drink. Ube mnandi. Because it is that time. It is the time to venerate or celebrate being led from the winter solstice, the sun at its lowest position, the coldest time of the year, and rising with the sun, working faithfully, planting our seed and believing and having faith and having hope that the heat of the sun in its highest position, the summer solstice, the heat of the sun in the Gemini twins being Ujla or Uja, Ujlamini, Jamini, Jamini, the Ibeji twins, the time of Jehuti, the time of Ndlovu, the time of Ganesh, the time of Gonondo. That is the time we are approaching, or that is the time we are in right now. So yes, Jerusalem being the highest, being the summer solstice, ikhaya labangcwele, ikhaya lokukhanya, the period when there is plenty all around, where there is food and there is plenty all around. Because unlike the north, our harvest happens, our fruit harvest especially, they happen throughout the period of spring and summer, all the way through to our late harvest in March. We are in the time of the thunderstorms, the rains and the thunderstorms. In the Bible, this is allegorized as James and John, Boane, the sons of thunder. We are in the time when in the evenings you will see the Gemini twins rising with Canis Major. You will see rising in the evening the star Sirius. In these times of the rains, and if you follow these stars, of course, you can follow them until if you go a little bit after the Sirius star, you will find the ship the Argo. You will find the ship the Argo, the Ark, Noah's Ark, which is led by, I think it's the constellation Columba, as the dove that he sent out. The ship the Argo. Today it's called what's the word? It goes by another word today, so we can't really recognize it. But all the stars that gave us the mythologies of the flooding, you can find them between north, east, and west. In looking in that direction, you will find all those constellations. As amaKrestu, we sing, Ngiqonda indlela enyukayo, ngikhwela zonke izinsuku, nginguye okhulekayo, Nkosi ngimise phezulu, Nkosi ngisimiseke emhlabeni olidundu, endaweni ephakeme. Where is the Ndau? It's the summer solstice. He has taken us from the pits of hell and placed us endaweni ephakeme. Which is why December, the festive season, is meant to be a time of celebration.